Part of the tradition of this event, for those of you who've been here before, is to invite the Indiana FFA president to introduce the governor. And over the years that they have been joining us, we've learned that today's FFA presidents are tomorrow's leader. Casie Conley is no exception. In reading her bio and the many things that she's done at her young age, she's the daughter of Tim and Donna Conley. She hails from Knightstown. And please welcome Casie for her introduction.
Thank you. Good morning. When I started my journey as the 2011-2012 Indiana FFA state president, one of the first goals I set was to do all that I could to impact each and every FFA member in the state. When my term wraps up in June, I will have added nearly 50,000 miles to my little H3 Hummer. By the way, I kind of just acquired that little H3 Hummer from my mama, so thank you for that. But nevertheless, now that it's halfway through my term, I've come to realize one thing. That old cliche, you only get back as much as you put into something, holds very true. As I strive to impact Indiana, Indiana has in return very much impacted me. By traveling to all four corners of our state, all the little points in between, by having the opportunity to meet many, many, many influential agribusiness decision makers, spending time and sharing ideas with nearly every one of Indiana FFA's youth, and living for an entire month at our great Indiana State Fair has given me the opportunity to know and to learn Indiana like many will never have the chance. Now, about 8 years ago, there was a man who also invested about 50,000 miles in his travels across Indiana. And I heard that he drove around a big old RV instead of a little H3 Hummer. Mom, I never realized how much I appreciated that little H3. But regardless, I feel that this man's efforts to learn as much as he could about Hoosiers, Indiana, and its businesses has led us to a leader that understands his state. He strives to take it to new levels and has made it a model for peer states around our nation. At this point, in the final year of his 8-year term, this man has no doubt impacted each and every single Hoosier. On behalf of the Indiana FFA Foundation and all of Indiana's youth, it's with great pride and honor that I have the rare distinction to introduce to you the 49th governor of our great state of Indiana, ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Mitch Daniels.
Means no disrespect to any of her predecessors. That was the finest and most thoughtful of the 8 introductions that I've been lucky enough to get. I'm deeply grateful to Ed Simcox for granting my request and my suggestion that my pastor, John Gable, have the opportunity to offer the morning prayer. It meant a lot to me that John could do that. I'm deeply proud of him and of the church that I've attended for 51 years.